Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game War Pacific Ultimate Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Deaniks. He's a Japanese player, for me it is Allied side, it's now of March 5th, 42. And yeah, I'm waiting for the next strike on Singapore. And I'm not sure if I can hold the city once again. First S39 here in shallow water. One hit. This time no luck with the destroyer on my side. But deep water can happen. There was also Yamashiro, only for a short moment. So there was a report that Yamashiro sunk before, but of course not. I get a hit on a patrol boat. That will go down maybe. Nagato is here, hit but no explosion. Naja, can happen. American torpedoes. The French corvette is also trying again with shining lights or whatever these are. And now finally one I-175 is heavily damaged. Hit but no explosion, of course. Next hit, but no explosion. So 2 battleships get a torpedo hit today. But none of these torpedoes won't explode. And here's the next one. Of course, with only 10 or 20% chance to trigger, it's unlikely. But at least it's possible. So I-175 maybe must... yeah, now it's surface, or it was forced to surface. So you have now the surface engagement. The submarine tried to unleash all ready torpedoes, because it's only a question of time that the submarine is going down. So it's normally a one-side show. Submarine can only hide and attack, but not surface and attack. So this is a clear confirmed kill. Somewhere, and the submarine is going down. But you don't get the submarine sound, sinking sound. So I don't know, sometimes I don't know if the sound file is missing or... Daytime, still deep water, but one hit. And if I cannot sink a battleship, I can attack this professional escort ships, patrol craft, not a patrol boat. And these are really good escort ships. That is a very balanced ship, and maybe the best escorts in this game for the Japanese. One hit and a kill. They are 800 tons, so third class destroyer. But all what you need to normally fight enemy submarines, they are not built to handle torpedo hits. A sweep over Manila, long time no see. So, but my units are here well trained, already have a lot of experience. I don't say these are top pilots, but they are good. And so I can win against this small amount of zeros. And I also add here my Chinese pilots and Chinese airframes, P-40Bs and P-40Es. I also have some small number of P-40Es already. And against nades, I guess this is a slaughter. This is okay. Maybe more is coming. Maybe not. Okay, here's a big zeroing. That is more like more even battle, you can say. but we're fighting over the airspace of Clarkfield? No, Manila. So I guess all the zero pilots are lost, and for me, fine. Okay, this is now slowly a little too much for my pilots. I lose the battle at the end of the day, but I would still say this is a tactical victory for me. Simply too high losses for the Japanese early on. I also try my submarine hunters. They're still not perfect, well trained, but good enough to do some test strikes. Strafing was not successful. And not a lot of interception over Aicheng today, unluckily. Okay, now a submarine is sinking. Now, if it's now still the same submarine or other submarine just sunk, I would say it's the other one. Good, but here we have it, the next attack on Singapore. The question is now what units try to storm the city. I would say it's led by Division 18th Division is striking here with nearly full might. Other stuff is all damaged, not so well. Or their regiments. But overall, you can see here are these two divisions attacking. And I have only the 11th and the 9th India Division to really hold this, plus the Australian Brigade. So let's see. The Japanese destroys or the engineers blow up the first fort level, so we're dropping from 3 to 2. But I still hold just barely the ratio around 1 to 1. But because I'm stronger than the Japanese, I have official 1 to 2. And still, it's not that the Japanese losing here a lot of equipment. One regiment is disabled, not much destroyed. Similar on my side. But the fatigue on the Japanese are always after this attacks higher. For the Allies, the fatigue is not really increasing much. Good, so I was able to hold the city once again. This was maybe attack number 6 already. Good, check the after action report. So, air losses are higher for the Japanese. So we had at least air action again after many days, not too much. The Japanese lost a bunch of zeros over Manila. Also some ends, Key 30 and nades, Key 27Bs, but that number is not critical. Losing 22 zeros, Navy pilots, these are Army pilots, plus a Betty is a number. So you can see, and you must care, and you also can see that this number is totally underreported because Japan lost 39 airframes and not 32, so you must add 7 more. So maybe 24 zeros? Who knows? For me, 11 aircraft are lost. P-40Bs are outdated airframes. P-40Es, I have more, I don't care. And the Catalina. Out of my 11 lost airframes, I had 3 killed pilot and 5 wounded. That is okay. Still no double ace pilot. There was also 2 confirmed the patrol boat. Yeah, this went down. So you can see it's a patrol boat, 800 tons. It have good speed. It have good range. It has the possibility to attack submarines. It have enough firepower to engage submarines at the surface. But of course, it's not a surface radar ship, so it's not a destroyer. So it's really only escort ship. but it's a well-balanced ship. This is so much firepower and so much range you need to escort your convoys, but it's not a fleet submarine or anything like this. But they're cheap to build, and if you have dozens from enough, I mean, I think Japan will build 3 dozens of them or even more. Plus you have already started with, I think, 2 dozens. And yeah, fine for this. The destroyer, I don't know. I have no idea. Could be not. Good. Anything not really here. All fine. My unloading was successful. No one was trying to attack me. So I got here some cheap aviation support engineers. Nothing really crazy. But they try to build up here the base, build an airfield. Once I have an airfield, I can put some destroyers, some fighters here, and I have local cap. This will help me, of course, in the future. The biggest advantage for me is if I can build here airfield, and you can build here airfield 8. Same like Port Moresby, nearly same. This is a range of 11, and this is only a range of 8. So that will help me to. And of course I can close every navy movement here at the Solomon Seas with this base. I was first thinking to build up Russell Islands, but then this will not help me in the range to Rabaul. I could still do this, but why? Not now. I have not unlimited equipment up to now. This looks all fine. There was a Battle of Singapore. Fort is down to 2, but I have to repair it once again. My aviation dropped, my AV dropped from 380 to 315, but you can still see that I have roughly 40,000 second class frontline or second class support troopers. And the Japanese are simply burned out once again. The most action or the heroes of the day was here at Manila. So you can see that half this air wing is now damaged. Yesterday 1 wounded pilot in this air wing, but I have already 81 kills with this air wing, and many of my pilots have already good experience. Yeah, so I think maybe the best air wing I have. I must give it back, but I can at least keep the pilots. And the other one was this guy, also fighting today. 3 wounded pilots. So 1 wounded pilot, 3 wounded pilots, 1 more wounded pilot. This air wing was more or less defeated with 3 killed pilots today. Yeah, and this guy was not only. No, this wasn't fighting. Still, this guy suffered most losses, but still the ratio is acceptable with nearly 1-to-1. So 1-to-1 kill ratio over my own base is a victory for the Allies, I would say. This is a 3-to-1 nearly kill ratio, also 3-to-1 kill ratio, and this is close to 4-to-1 kill ratio. Cannot be better normally. And there was also a rare battle here at Aichang, not so great I was hoping for, but the Chinese did at least something, so this air wing was not able to down anyone, but so 8 enemy aircraft was able to be killed air to air. Is this an air kill? I think you get a kill. If it's the ops losses, I'm not so sure. I think then you don't get a kill count. But this pilot is also not perfectly far off, but they can fight. This is airframe this is a P-40B. It's powerful enough. I mean, at least against this Japanese not protected aircraft, even a light machine gun can do a lot of damage. The Chinese Air Force have normally nothing else more, so every modern airframe is on duty or somewhere on the map. So the I-15, I-16, the I-16 is not so bad because it's still protected, and for pure dogfighting I think it's okay, but it's only light machine guns, so it's simply, yeah. I mean, against this Japanese first generation aircraft it's fine, but it will not survive against any Tojo or something like this. Good, see you next time, take care, bye bye.